welcome back to my channel. My name is Lisa, in case you didn't know and you haven't bothered clicking on my little bio thing. Yeah, and I'm a fan of tea, so welcome to this TT meeting. I'm assuming you're possibly a fan of Tea in the Gang's neon lattes, or you're just curious about how they're made, or even how they look once they are made, because they look exceptionally neon-like in their photos. I haven't managed yet to achieve that kind of electric blue that they have, but I will not stop trying to get it. They've released another 4 since I made my last order with them, cheeky eyes. But I do have the, whatever it's called, the Voyager. This one I've had 2 or 3 times, and I have the Guru, and this one I have not tried. So just for argument's sake, let's try and do the Voyager. I don't have any ice because my freezer decided to suddenly start thawing in the middle of the night. One of the doors had not closed properly, so I don't have any ice. So what I'm actually going to do is make it hot, which I have not done before. I've only tried it cold, so this is a first for both of us. So you've got your Voyager. Now what's kind of cute is this. It's a matcha teaspoon. It's actually from a company called Pure Chimp. Now I like my matcha tea as well. I'm a big tea fiend. I like tea from a lot of different companies. And this spoon is perfect for things like this, because you don't want a big old spoonful. Maybe you do.Maybe you like a lot of flavour. I don't know. So only go sort of heaped in there. And you're going to need your little glass. I've decided to go see-through to see if we can get that neon colour. Now straight away it's not even like a neon blue kind of colour. Paste. Powder? Powder. So I don't quite know how we're going to achieve that neon kind of colour with a powder that's not neon. But we're going to try anyway. The other thing you'll need is some sort of milk frother, like this. I don't know why mine works intermittently. It's a cheap old thing. I don't know where I got it from, possibly the range. And because I want hot milk, I've got my milk frother. Now I want a nice glass, so I ain't skimping on measures. So I'm going all the way up to the second line, and I'm using breast milk because I am lactose intolerant. So let's go wazz this up and I'll see you in a sec. Now we need to add a little bit of boiling water to our powder, like this, so we can give it a good mixing with our milk frother. When I can turn it on. There we go, and we're off. So we're mixing, and we'll go from there. So you don't want any lumps of powder. That's not a nice drink for anybody to drink. So that's why we're frothing and not stirring. See? It kind of now looks a really deep dark blue. More so than my coat. I've had a haircut. I've gone to see my most favourite person in the whole wide world, my hairdresser. A lot of people will know that I call her that because I like my hair and I like the way she cuts it and I like the styles that she gives me. You would think that my girlfriend or my daughter would be my favourite person in the world, but no, it's my hairdresser. So now lockdown has finished, I can start seeing her again. I'm very happy about that. So nice little tidy up, nice little bit of a restyle to a point. I've gotten a bit sick of spiking. I kind of do it when I'm bored of everything else and then I go back to spikes. So give it a couple of months and I'll be bored of this and I'll start spiking again. But for the moment, we're going to try and grow it a little longer and see if we can't do some sort of funky Miley Cyrus hairstyle. Or whenever she had that funky, it will froth and froth and froth. And it is that colour blue. It's cool, I like it. I wouldn't call it neon though. Maybe we need to add that milk in. So hot water, good frothing. And I think we're pretty much there. Although I want to keep as many bubbles as I can so that I get a nice little head on my tea. How's everybody doing? This is that weird time where you've got to keep frothing. I think we're probably done. So no weirdness. Turn that off. Get that a little shaky. Can you all see the bubbles? Right there. This is why we use That's not why we use a frother. I don't know why we use a frother. I guess because it's better than stirring. Can you see? I don't want to tip it out everywhere. A good way of doing it is it just dropped onto my cooker. And it's right there. Is that blue? It's that blue. So my milk is frothing nicely in the milk frother right here. You can have a little looky going on in there, making my milk nice and hot. Now rice milk is not meant to be hot. It's not meant to be added to hot drinks. That is not what it's for. I have spoken to Alpro in a very lovely email on my behalf, and I said what's going on. I like my rice milk, okay? It's sweeter than oat milk. It's just nicer for me, or to me. It's nicer to me than rice milk. You might have your own opinion, and rightfully so. It does state on the side, nowhere there, that it can be added to tea or coffee, which it can't be because it curdles. So we'll wait and see what it looks like when it comes out the milk frother. However, if you want something that can be used in a frother, if this doesn't go right, you can use oat milk, you can use almond milk, you can use soya milk, you can use coconut milk. All of these are made to be heated, and they're absolutely fine to be heated. Rice milk, however, even though it's my favourite, is not meant for that. If you want to add it to your hot drinks, you 100% can. I am not a spokesperson for Alpro, so don't get it wrong and start accusing me of stuff. But you need to let your tea or your coffee cool down a little bit. So if you want a milky tea with rice milk, you can make it with boiling water and then just let the water cool down a little bit. So give it 3 or 4 minutes for the steam to sort of chill out a little bit, and then you can add your rice milk, and then it just tastes banging. There's nothing like a cup of tea, in my opinion, with rice milk compared to any other milk. I just prefer it. I always have done. I've been lactose intolerant for a very long time, so I've tried a lot of different milks, and that means that my rice milk is ready. So let's go get it. Here we are in my little jug, smelling like rice. Kind of foamed a little bit. Maybe they've worked on their recipe. So let's go and add it to the latte. Oh, we're getting blue. We're getting neon. That's what I'm talking about. And that's it. All of the milk in there. Beautiful. Let's give it a little stirry. I don't know if you can see that colouring. It might be the wrong colour. However, because this is more than I've added previous times, more powder that is, and probably a smaller glass, I've created that blue colour that I was desiring, that I wanted, because I wasn't sure that it was ever going to do that for me. But if you can see in there, probably not because of the foam, that's a blue latte right there. Let's try it hot. Oh my word, I've not had it hot yet. But that is as nice hot as it is cold. And believe me, it is nice cold. Oh, that just warms up the stomach. And I've got issues with my stomach. So that is really nice and calming and warming. Oh, if you drank that before bed, I guarantee you would sleep well. If you've not tried these neon lattes, I think there's a code or something for 20% off, neon code or something. Check their page out. It's gorgeous. I cannot recommend it enough. Cold is really good too. You make it the same way, so you still need to froth up your powder with the hot water, and then you add some ice, and then you add your cold milk. I don't know if you can make it with water. You might be able to. It might just taste watery. And then you add your milk. So if you can drink normal milk, by all means add your normal milk. If you want to drink oat milk, rice milk, soya milk, coconut milk, whatever kind of milk you want to put on it and make it a cold one. I'm guaranteed it will taste awesome in the summer. But this is really warming and really good. And not like I'm not drinking mouthwash, no, I mean, it's not that kind of minty, but it's real good. So there you go. I said I would do a tutorial on how to make it. I've made it. I'm gonna drink it. I'm gonna enjoy it. Go get yourself some, and I'll see you guys soon.